Hello everyone, it's me. I just thought I'd come along here and craft with you guys for a little bit because, well, I just felt like it. I don't have to work today and I didn't feel like cleaning the house, so I said, hey, let's do a crafting video. So anyways, the last time I talked to you guys, we were doing the master collage board thing. And I think I finished, wait a minute, I finished these two with you, I think, is what I did. I think these two, I'm not sure. But anyways, I sewed around a couple and showed you how I cut them out. And now they're neutral, so you can, I hope that's in frame. They're neutral, so you can decorate them however you want whenever you put them in journals and stuff, which is pretty cool. And I don't know why every time I start this video, I have to burp. But anyways, so I did do some other stuff with some of the other ones, like this one. I did some black thread. Oh, by the way, guys, guess what I did? While I was sewing these, this is a experiment. I don't know what exactly that's going to be, but we'll see. That stuff I've already done. I was using a measure. I did this one. That one's pretty cute, I think. Now, these would be pockets in the journal. So you would glue here, here, and here. Glue it to the journal, and then put like a tab or a tag in there like this. So that's why they're different sizes. And anyways, when I was sewing these, for some reason, I'm sewing along. I've already figured out that my sewing machine does not like hot glue. By the way, PSA announcement, don't use hot glue and then sew over it. Your sewing machine will not like you. But anyways, I heard this like clicking noise, and it's the sound of whenever I hit the button and I'm doing a reverse on my sewing machine, and it clicked, and all of a sudden my sewing machine started going in reverse and I couldn't stop it. And I was like, what the heck? So then I pushed the reverse button down to see if that made a difference, and it still kept going in reverse. So I was like, Ken, guess what I did? I think I broke the sewing machine. He's like, oh no, what'd you do? And I told him I didn't do anything this time. And so he looked at it, and here we watched a video, and it just needed like some kind of lubricant on it or something, because it gets stuck when it does that. So anyway, I was like, okay. He took it apart for me and fixed it because he's awesome. But don't tell him I said that. He knows it. Anyways, so I figured we'd just pick a couple of these and maybe decorate them for a little bit and see how everything comes out. Whoa, look at that cutting job. Who did that? I think that was me. It's terrible. So how are you guys all doing? You know, it feels weird because I make these videos and I can just talk. And I don't have a lot of subscribers or anything like that, but maybe someday you guys will see me on here. And it just feels comfortable because I don't really have anybody to talk to except for Clue, my kitty cat, and my chickens. And they get a little tired of me talking too. So I'll just talk to you guys, if that's okay. I'm just being corny, guys. Okay, so what do I want to do? Maybe we'll pick this one first. I didn't sew around these yet, so I can do that later if I want to. You don't have to sew around anything, actually, if you don't want to. So I'm thinking that maybe a word would look good there, and maybe like a butterfly in this one. So let's look at that first. Bear with me here, I'm grabbing my butterflies. So this is what I've got. Got that one. Ooh, we could cut one of these out. I bet that will look good in there. Those are moths though, not butterflies, but they're still pretty. And that's about all the little ones I have. What's this guy? He's kind of sideways. That's not gonna work. But anyways, so this weekend at work was crazy. Yeah, I can't even tell you how many people were appearing and giving me keys out of hotel rooms that we didn't know that they were in. So that was pretty stressful. Feels like it happens more and more lately with this new system they've got going, but I don't know. I only work there a couple days a week, so it is what it is. I don't know. Oh, so yesterday if you want to hear something funny. So I talk to myself a lot. I know you guys probably noticed that because I do when I do videos too. But anyways, so I was at the Dollar General store down the road from where I work. So I stopped to get chocolate because I was almost out, and that can't happen because that's my favorite food in the whole world. Anyways, so okay, I think that's enough to pick from. We'll figure it out. So I stopped there to get chocolate. Anyways, squirrel. And I went over to see what they had for kitty cat food because I wanted to give Clue some soup. And I was looking, and then down the aisle they had like a clearance aisle part. And I saw this big bin of like makeup and stuff. That's kind of pretty, but I don't do a lot of green stuff. So I walk over to this bin, and I was looking through this makeup stuff. Well, at first when I went through there, I passed this guy. He was just kind of looking at me. He looked a little weird, but whatever, you know, just kind of like a younger guy or whatever. And I walked past him and went to the pet food aisle, and I'm in there, and down the aisle is where this bin of makeup is, right? But I like that one, but it seems too small. I don't know, and it doesn't really fit that. Please, hold on, let me be quiet for a minute and figure this out. Do you want something really small like that? Or do I want to cut this out and see if that works? Let's cut this out and see how that looks first. Okay, so I'll do that while I talk. I would say this one. Okay, so anyways, I'm sitting there, I walk in by myself, whatever, and I go over to the box, I'm like, oh, look at this makeup, and then I was like, you don't even need any makeup, Nikki. Why are you even looking at this makeup, even if it's on sale? Because you don't need any, and you came in for kitty food and chocolate. And then, yes, this is me talking to myself. This is what I do all the time, right? But I didn't think anybody was in the aisle with me. I'm just talking to myself because it was a stressful day yesterday. And I'm like, and then I said, I think this is what I said. I don't know. I was talking to myself, but I said something like, yeah, makeup, I'm just going to leave you alone because I don't need you. So I'm walking away. And I put the stuff down, and I turned around and I looked up, and there's this guy standing there in the aisle just looking at me like, who in the heck are you talking to? So I was just like, hey. And I turned around and just walked away. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't know you, so I don't care what you think of me. I don't even care. Yeah, that's how I spend too much time alone, guys, I think, really. It gets pretty bad sometimes. And let's see how I'm concentrating, you guys. Not very good at cutting. I do have my glasses on, though, so that does help a little. So, me and the rooster, not Nugget, he always snuggles me anyways, but me and the silky rooster, who I tell you I have issues with, he doesn't like me. He doesn't like being picked up and held and snuggled, and I think he's turning my hens against me. So we had another snuggle sesh the other day. Yeah, he didn't like it. So, look at all that Clue Downy fur on there. That's terrible. Who does that? Clue. Anyways, so yeah, so every night we go out and make sure they're on the coop because chickens will go in by themselves when it gets dark. So, and basically, if you try to catch them and put them in before it's dark, yeah, you're running all around. In fact, I should kind of video Ken doing that because it's kind of funny and show it to you guys. You guys would like that. But anyways, so we go and make sure they're all in. And whenever they're in, they snuggle together so close that you have to kind of maneuver them a little bit because they're so fluffy just to see if they're all in there. You know what I mean? Because you like got two heads over here, a tail over here, some feathers over here. And you're like, okay, are you guys all in there? Like, how are you guys, you know? Anyways, so you're moving them around trying to figure out if they're all in there. And the rooster likes to perch on this thing above, so, and the hens all sit below. So I'm reaching down there trying to make sure they're all in there. Nugget, he's in there. He covers them all. Like, he's just a big snuggler. Like, it's kind of like they all, I should take a picture of that too sometime. It is like all underneath him, over top of him, you know, snuggling with them, whatever. So I'm reaching down there, and all of a sudden the rooster decides he's going to try to peck me to protect his hens. And I'm like, we've already had this conversation, Mr. Rooster. We're not doing this. So, again, which I've done before. Hold on, I'm getting words, you guys. Dun, dun, dun. So, again, I'm like, alrighty then. It looks like you want to be picked up and snuggled tonight before you go to bed. So, picked him up. He started doing the whole growling thing. I don't know if you've ever heard a chicken kind of growl. It's a little weird. Oh, that might be cool. Let's do that, maybe. Down there. Or do we want a shorter one? Babe, that's a good one. We do a shorter one. And then have a background behind it. Let's do that. Anyways, so, I pick him up. He's mad. He's all doing the huff and puff, like breathing heavy and all that stuff. I'm like, no, you're not getting away. You're going to snuggle with me now because you wanted to peck me. So it takes a couple of minutes and he calms down. And I think he gets embarrassed in front of the hens because, you know, she just picked you up and manhandled you, Mr. Rooster. So he calms down. But yeah, we had a little snuggle sesh last night again. I only hold him for like a minute or so. That's long enough before he calms down, stops hyperventilating. He's so funny though. And like I said before, it's so funny because when I do it, all the hens, they all look up from snuggling. They're just like looking at me like, oh crap, he's in trouble now. And then I think he gets embarrassed because he's like, dang it, she got a hold of me. So yeah. See how I told you guys I spend too much time alone. No, Ken was with me though. He was helping me put them away. He thinks it's funny. I mean, I would never hurt them ever. Don't think that. I don't ever hurt them. I love them very much. But I'm just trying to make them love me. Oh crap, I just made that go across there. Hold on, I gotta see if Clue needs to go out. Are you? Oh, you're just under the table? Oh, that's another thing that's going on, guys. I just made a TikTok about that. So you all know Chloe's been having a little bit of an issue with going outside, going to the bathroom, whatever. It's been going on now for quite a while. I thought at first it was because it was cold, but figured out that I think she's just not wanting to go outside. So, anyways, this morning I woke up and sure enough, again in front of the door, which, no, you guys, I know you say she's in front of the door. That means she was trying to go out and you didn't let her out. No, this happens in the kitchen. And we have wood floors, which that part at least is good because you can clean it up, you know, but don't tell her I said that. But, and then, so anyways, make a long story short, I didn't yell at her, but I used a stern voice and told her no, and she knew what I was talking about. So, she's been mad at me all day because I said that. So every room I go into, she's been following me in the rooms. And I'll look over and I see her come in and she'll walk past me and she just walks right past me and sits in front of me and turns her back to me every stinking time. And I'm just like, Clue, what are you doing? Clue. I don't know if this is plugged up, guys. We'll have to see. And every time she refuses to look at me. She's like mad at me. So she follows me in the rooms and wants me to look at her, but she wants me to know that she's had it with me and she's done with me yelling or something. Dude, unplug that. So yeah. So then I have to go up to her and make her snuggle me too. You know, it gets kind of old trying to make everybody snuggle you. Just saying. Just saying for a friend. She told me it's pretty rough. Yeah. Okay, so let's put this on here. And I didn't really craft that much during the weekend, guys. Like I said, when I did, I broke my machine, so that wasn't good. But I don't know. I gotta work myself up to making some more journals. I really want to do an Etsy thing, but I just don't know how to do that yet. So we'll see if it happens. Alright, so I'm gonna ink around the edges. Put these butterflies away. I'm trying to stay organized. Yeah, it's organization. Oops, not you. That's hot glue strings, by the way. Yeah. Alright. And you guys should be proud of me. I remembered to turn the hot glue gun on before I started the video, which is really good, right? So I cheated for supper tonight, guys. For some reason, I don't know if you guys feel this way too. Guys or girls, whoever's watching this, but you know, if you gotta make supper all the time, sometimes you get in a rut and you don't know what to make anymore and you're just like, eh. And then you find yourself calling your significant other a lot more than usual going, hey, I'm in town, you want some Taco Bell? So that's been happening a lot lately. And here, I'm gonna eat the side of this. And so, I don't know, I just don't feel like cooking anymore, really. So you know, when I do, I'm like, that's kind of my job, you know. So today I was sitting there and I was thinking, you know, this is like a house cleaning day. Well, it's supposed to be, but it turned into a crafting day. Oops. But for supper, I was like, what am I gonna make? And I thought, well, I got like boneless pork chops in the refrigerator. Maybe I'll just put them in the oven. Oh man, look at that. Now I gotta cover that. I need to figure something out. But anyways, so I thought, yeah, I'll just stick them in the oven, real low temperature. You know, brown them up first. Just let him cook all day long. Don't have to deal with it when he comes home. Then supper will be done whenever he wants it. Don't have to deal with it anymore. Yeah. So then I'm like, well, what kind of potatoes should I have with it? And I'm thinking about it. Like, baked potatoes. We should do baked potatoes because then you can stick those in the oven and let those cook all day. And you don't have to worry about those either. So I handled that pretty dang well. See, oh look, I got some new things too. Maybe we'll go over those in a little bit. But so I microwaved the potatoes for a couple minutes. I really wish I would have inked that butterfly around this tan one before I put them down. But it's too late now. Anyways, sorry, squirrel. Yeah, so I microwaved the potatoes for a couple minutes, you know, for baked potatoes before I put them in the oven, so that way they kind of were partly cooked. I don't know, something like that. All right, I'm feeling some lace for this, you guys, but I don't know what kind of lace. I brought like tons of it. Yeah, I got tons of stuff. Thanks at the thrift store. But yeah, so then I stuck them in the oven. Whoop. So now I don't have to do supper because it's already in there. I think the color is so pretty, but this lace is so thin. Let's see what else I got. And I don't really know what journal I'm gonna put this in or anything yet. So, but I love pink. Let's see. Do I want to do a neutral lace? What about this one? I think it needs some white because it's like way too neutral. No, I don't want that one. White, where are you? Oh, I like this one. Yeah, this would be pretty, I think. This is normally doesn't look like this. I cut it. Like, here, I'll show you. Is that white enough? No, I want something white. But anyways, you guys, this is what it normally looks like. Did I cut the whole thing? Okay, scratch that idea. Never mind, I cut the whole thing. So, let's look for something whiter. Hold on, let me look. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys. Oh, by the way, if this moves a lot, my table is kind of an old table. Yeah, it does. So anytime I bump it, it's going to do that. I'm sorry. I'll try to figure out something else next time so it's not quite like that. But okay, I came up with 3 different options here. 3 different really white options because I'm kind of glad I left that face have a little bit of white in there. So I'm trying to be real careful not to bump the table. Are you guys still, am I still on view? Yeah. It does move a lot. I'm so sorry. All right, next time, do it somewhere else, Nick. Okay. No, that would be a no. I thought this, because it's really bright, and I would just trim it off and have like the scalloped edge down the side. See, like this, watch. I'll show you guys what I meant. So I'm gonna do this. And then you got this edge That way it doesn't cover the whole thing, but it looks really pretty. Like that. I could actually, I guess it would go this way, huh? I don't know, that's kind of pretty. And then I got this one. This is my other option. This one, I would trim down and let that scalloped edge be on the side, which is my favorite, but then I had to trim down part of the, Alright, so that was a bust. I don't know what I'm going to put on there. Maybe I'll put, well, you know what? I got another idea. Hold on. Okay, guys, I found this. It's a scrap piece of lace, and I figured I could just cut it down the side. Try not to bump the table. I'm so sorry about that. I'll just start filming on the coffee table, I think, in the living room. Because that way it doesn't move everywhere. I didn't want to tear this one because... Okay, let's see how this looks. Yeah, I like that. And it doesn't cover the butterfly or anything. Alright, let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and just do that with hot glue so that it stays in place. Let's do that real quick. I feel like every time I move, the camera's going to move now. Over there. Put this guy here. Yeah, and then we'll trim it off the edges here in a minute. Nikki, don't do that. Okay. Now we'll just do it like that. That's a nice part about hot glue is because it like just holds it right away, so you don't have to worry about it moving. I think I said that before. The only bad part is the strings and when you accidentally get your finger in place of the paper. That doesn't work too well. So that kind of looks pretty cool. I still think we need something here. Yet I don't know. Should I put something like that there? I don't know. I guess I'll work on that in a little bit. I'll show you guys, I'm going to show you guys something I'm making for my daughter September. And if she is watching these videos like she said she was going to, she would see this. But she has binders for school, which are kind of like those ones that have the covers on the front that you can slide stuff in and put whatever you want. Because she's going to nursing school. And she wanted me to make stuff to go in those binders, like vintage stuff, but she doesn't want it to be pink. So you want to see the first one I came up with? This is one. This will be one side of one of the binders. Is this? Because she didn't want pink, and I had no idea what to do. So I might sew around this. I have to get the exact measurements in because I wrote them down. And yeah, guess what? I don't have them anymore. So I got to figure out how exactly. There's like I think a 1/4 inch I'm off. So I had to make sure before I sew it. And then she has to give me the name of her subjects. And I need to put those on here somewhere too. But I was thinking like this for one side, and then I'm stumped because I don't know. I've never really done anything like that before. So with the other side, I had like these kind of in here as ideas. Like maybe putting some of this collage together, some flowers, you know, make it a little different. Anyways, I'm working on that, and it's not pink except for this guy. We'll turn him over. She doesn't need to see it. But anyways, and then another thing that I've been working on, you guys, I'll show you, and then I'll let you go because this video is pretty long. I think I talk more than I craft. I'm so sorry. All right, hold on. Let me go grab what else I'm working on, and then I'll let you guys go. Okay, guys. So this is some of that food color dyed paper that I cooked or baked or whatever the other day. That was the weird video that did not work out, so we will talk about that. But this is a pink one, and what I do is I get these ready for pages in a journal. I sew around them. This is a coffee dyed one that I put a lace thing on. You guys seen me do that before. And then I get them ready to put in journals so that whenever I get ready to make a journal, I've got pages, and I just need to bend them, you know, and then you pick however many you want, and then you sew them together as a journal. So I have this one that I put together. I did this one, which I like a lot. There's the back. This one has tracing paper that I baked, coffee dyed on there. It's really crinkly. I think that's kind of cool. This one is pink, pink and blue. I don't know where I'm gonna put this, you guys, but it's pretty cute. Oh, that's where my sewing machine took a dive and went for a reverse. Guess I gotta fix that, huh? Chloe, you're walking around. Do you have to go out? You guys gotta make this fast. I gotta let the kitten know. Okay. And this one I had a ribbon snippet or lace snippet I put on the side. And then look at the back, you guys. I don't know if that's weird or cool. Still working on that. But there's another one, bright blue, and so on and so forth. Okay, so anyways, I just wanted to show you guys some of the stuff I did. Oh, I did this one too. I like this. I like this one. That's pretty cool. Just some ideas. Oh, and I had this other piece. That was pretty cool to do. See? Some acetate right there, a pocket. Yeah, that one is. Okay. Alright, well, I will let you guys go. I gotta let my kitty out before she has a little accident. Again, I'm sorry for all the movement. I'm sorry about that. I'll fix that. But hope you guys all have a good day. I'm gonna go and actually do some housework now. Blah. Okay. Have a good day, guys. Bye.